What's up, guys? Josh here again with another Minecraft episode, and I got something a little bit different for y'all today. Instead of being on survival and the realm of justice, we're gonna still be on the realm of justice, but we're gonna be in our creative world. And I wanted to show you what I had been working on for the past, I don't know, I spent about maybe 4 or 5 days building it, and then 2 or 3 more days just getting everything working. So yeah, this is fully functional, I believe. It should be. I'm gonna be really upset if it's not. Anyways, this is what I've been making. It looks so cool from above. I just love it. Oh, it's actually not fully functional. I gotta add one more little area and fix it up. But yeah, this is the general gist of what it is, and you can probably figure it out just by looking at it. It is a full item sorting system. It has sorting arrangements for every single item in the game that can be sorted. And I'm working on adding on a design to add other things that can be semi-manually sorted, like enchantments. Oh my god, why did they add shulkers everywhere? Oh my gosh. Anyways. So yeah, all of these chests, they took all the ender frames off. Or the item frames. Whatever. All these chests have automatic sorting stuff. I'm really pissed now. So yeah, you got the blue section, you've got the green section, you got red section, and you've got yellow section over here, which I'm still pissed that they did that. Anywho. And then you got bulk storage back here, which will have cobblestone, glowstone, gunpowder, bones, all those things that you want to have mass storage amounts for. And then out here you'll have random little bits and pieces, random dyes, painting, map, paper, feathers, all of that good stuff is going to be stored all throughout this place. So basically what happens, you throw an item in here, so let's do some dyes. So, ink sac. So we'll take our ink sacs and we'll throw them into this chest. This chest will then start to dispense them out right there. And let me get outside real quick. Actually, we're just gonna go in game mode 3. Game mode 3, okay. So yeah, they're gonna get dispensed down into here. And then from there, they're gonna get into this buffer area. Because we need the buffer area because there are gonna be 4 chests up there. So if we fill up all 4 chests at once, maximum amount of items with a shift click, then we would not be able to handle all these. So we need this buffer area, and then we need to slowly shoot them out one by one here. Now what this is doing is it's aligning them up against the glass, and I'm really hoping you can hear me over this. It's aligning them up against the glass so that they're going to be in between. Basically when this piston pushes it, it'll get put right in the center of that block. So now they're getting shot up, and by having the item slide over this tripwire, this clock is getting activated to make that piston retract and that piston push up. So we're going to go and throw some more items back in there so we can keep watching it. I'm just going to throw a ton of them actually. Go back to game mode 1. Ink. So yeah. That design is actually JL2579's design. I took that from his storage room, and I believe that all the storage units as well are his design. I just relayed it out. So yeah, you've got this buffer zone down here, and what's going to happen is, because of the way that it's aligning them, it's actually going to allow them to rocket up, and we're going to have an actual item elevator here. And so they're going to be rocketing up here, and then the momentum is going to be slowed drastically by the water that's going to be falling down right here. And so it's going to fall down and it's going to push it out this way. At this point, it's just going to get carried along this ice line and into the second buffer area. Well, what should be happening right now is it should be going straight around all of these areas right here and into the mass storage area first, because I don't want mass amounts of cobblestone going through this whole system when we can easily store it away first, because obviously we're going to have cobblestone going through the system all the time as we're building the quarry, as we're doing other things, so we want to get that out of the way first to reduce lag. So anything that comes from automatic farm will come straight through this and get sorted. It reduces lag, it reduces the number of items that are on the ground at any point in time, and it'll also make this system much more efficient in the end because we won't have TPS problems. So after it goes through this, it'll get put into a buffer similar to this one, except it'll actually be a little bit lower. It'll go around pretty much the same way, and then probably start back right here. So it's going to go into the buffer system, and then it's going to get dispensed again with this detector. So every time an item gets in here, goes in here, like that. it's going to get detected, it's going to get sent through, and it's just going to keep powering itself over and over again, because of the way that system works. So you're going to have it get lined up against an ender chest right there, and that was the last one. Oh, that wasn't, never mind. It's going to get lined up against the ender chest so that it is halfway in between the ice block and the hopper. So it's going to flow down this line right here, and since it didn't get picked up on any of those, that means that it wasn't sorted out to do that. It's going to get realigned against these right here. And then this actually took me a long time to figure out. I needed to find a way to get it to flow through both, this way and this way. So I was over here making some concept stuff. Where is it? There it is. And this is where I came up with that design. There had been similar designs, but it used cobblestone fences. The issue with that was that items that were coming directly out of a dispenser weren't getting lined up properly, and so I wound up just putting slabs there so that they had time to get lined up properly at other points in there, instead of initially, if that makes any sense. So that if it happened to be in the middle, they would have gotten stuck right here. Ooh, I can't really show you. They would have gotten stuck, actually I can, like this, but since there's a slab, here, there we go. Yeah, they would have gotten stuck like that. But since there's a slab in the middle, we can just show that real quick. Boop. And boop. There we go. It's going to allow items to pass through and get lined up. So even if we throw items in right here, they're still going to be allowed to get lined up against that ender chest over there. So yeah, that's the whole concept behind that. I cannot believe they put so many shulker everywhere. And it's just going to keep flowing through this whole system. So it goes through one level, and then it gets put back into another item. I don't remember what I called it earlier. Item buffer, there we go. Which is going to be right here. So this is the end of the line right here, and it's going to get sent into this item buffer, and the process is going to repeat itself backwards. So first it's going to go around this, then item buffer, then all the way around, then item buffer, and then back around, and then item buffer again, back around, item buffer again, and the very final bottom row. So there are 4 layers to this system. There we go. I cannot talk right now. And you can see 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, it's pretty simple. This 4th layer actually isn't sorted. This 4th layer is overflow storage. So, and then on the last chest, I don't really want to go and find it, but on the last chest, when that thing gets full, it starts to set off an alarm. And I also stole that idea from JL2579 because I thought it was pretty genius to let you know, hey, you need to increase storage for something, or move something to bulk storage. And it's pretty easy to access everything. That's something I learned as well while making this, is that if you've got ender pearls, you can pretty much fit into this entire system. You just got to take out a couple of stone slabs, but you can fit back here. Up here, you can go straight through there. To get into this one is a little bit more difficult, but you can just stand right here because that's where they're getting aligned. Actually, it's not difficult at all. You stand right here and you have access to everything. See, there's Lime Green Dye. And then this upper one is pretty easy as well if I can get out. Yeah, so you got one that goes there and then the other one that goes there. So yeah, it's pretty... it's a really good design, and it actually fit pretty well. I had some issues at first because I wanted to just go in a loop and then another loop, but then I found out that wasn't possible. And so I had to make these intersection areas. So it's going to go through there, get aligned up against this wall, go through this one, get lined up against this wall, go through, and then it's just going to be shot around, back, alignment, and then it's going to go down the left side this time and then get aligned against the right one. And then it's going to go around, alignment, go on the right and then the left, and then you're going to do left then right. So it's going to go right, left, left, right on pretty much all of them. And that's the way that I've found actually worked the best. And so I pretty much copied that design completely. So yeah. I believe that's everything. The other thing that I really want to do eventually, we'll just break it through the top. What I would really want to do eventually is add some extra elements to it once I actually start building this thing in survival, because clearly I built this in creative right now. But yeah, so I've got these labeled. I want to add an elevator right here that will go up to the surface, which means that I got to push these back a little bit. But basically what I can do is I can run these out and then just realign them up against this right here. Or if they're coming from this way and going that way, just send them out and then realign it. But I won't have that issue. I will have that issue. So basically I have to run it out and then run it back and align it here. So you'll have water stream going there, water stream going there, hit the ender chest, and then take it off that way. So it shouldn't be a big deal, but I think I did it over here on the on these. Yeah, so it comes out right here, and then it gets put back into there so that it actually aligns against it. So yeah, I want to add an elevator over here, and then which side is it on? So no, it's an elevator here, and then a potion room there, and a furnace room there. The potion room will have all the storage for all the potion items in it, and then it will automatically pull from those potion items, so you'll visibly see it. I can't really show you a mock-up, but I can kind of give you a general idea. So like you'll have visible chests right here, and then you'll be able to pull from the chest. So let's just pretend these aren't there. This is gonna look bad, but you know, whatever. So you have the chest up there, and then you'll have brewing stands on this level right here. So brewing. And you'll have all of your components up here. And if you ever want to brew something, you hit a button, and then it will brew it until you'd hit a button, you'd flip a lever is actually what it would be, because you got to turn the clock on. And then whenever you want it to stop brewing, you flip the lever, or if you run out of ingredients for any of those items, it will automatically turn itself off until you refill it. So yeah, that's my theory crafting design and kind of proof of concept design for the ultimate storage room that I wanted to build on the Realm of Justice. So yeah, that is gonna do it for this video. Remember to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe if you want to see more. That really helps me out. So yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!